What we want to do in this video segment is show you how to use the interactive modules in opportunity assessment. So once you've logged in, you can easily, it brings you to the idea screen, and you can select an idea. And if you have multiple ideas, you can select one simply by clicking on it, and that'll make that the active idea. Or if you want to start with a new idea, you can simply type in new idea and click on new idea. And I'm going to go ahead and make that an active idea because it kind of gives us a clean slate to start off with. So once we have a new idea, I'm going to go ahead and move forward. I can do that by either clicking on opportunity assessment and go to one of the interactive modules called belief charting. Now, what is belief charting? When you're doing tech entrepreneurship, one of the things that the entrepreneur should do is they should test to see if the idea is real or not. And a lot of people get ideas and they may have this great idea, but they never really do anything about it. They just have this idea, and they never talk to anyone about it. They never explore to see whether or not there's any reality or basis to their idea. And so one of the things that we've tried to do here is create an environment where you can track and aggregate data about your idea. And so what I'll do is I'll just build out a little example of one of the companies that I've been involved with. One of the companies I started out, tech entrepreneurship companies, is a travel company. It's an online booking company where we aggregated lots of hotels information and made it easy for users to compare hotels and then book them. And there's many sites that compete within that space. We're very successful in how we delivered that. But one of the first things you have to do to see if your idea is real, see if you've got a good idea or not, you have to figure out whether or not you can get contracts with hotels or agreements with hotels to be able to book their stuff, and whether or not you can be profitable delivering the kind of services that you're delivering, the level of customer service, with the kind of rates or discounts or wholesale rates you can get from the hotel. So one of the things we did is we went to Cabo San Lucas. Well, we went to Cancun, we went to Cabo, we went to a number of different spots. But we went in there and we visited with hotels. And so that I don't identify any of the hotels or the owners and which ones gave us contracts, which ones didn't, I'm just going to call it Hotel 1. So visited with Cancun Hotel 1. Well, that hotel was a really, really nice hotel. They were looking for more business, and so they said, sure, we'll give you a 25% contract, 30% contract. Usually the hotels ranged in that range, which is a wholesale contract off the rack rate. And so they gave us a contract. We were pretty excited. And they liked working with us. They gave us a great availability. So that happened on a certain date. We'll just call it this date, and had a great visit. With a hotel manager. Received 25% off rack rates. So our wholesale was 25% off the rack rates. We're pretty excited about that. So once you have an event like that, I can go ahead and click submit, and all of a sudden, hey, I've got a 9 in my belief, visited with Cancun Hotel 1. It's part of the opportunity, and that little event shows up right here, visited with Cancun Hotel 1. Well, I can add additional events. Talked to the Crown Paradise owner in Cancun. I probably shouldn't specify. We'll leave it like that for there. My belief, they also gave us rates. Great event. That happened on the 8th. Comments, got rates at 25% off rack. So I can go ahead and submit that. And now I've got a couple of events. That one gave us rates. That one gave us rates. It was a great opportunity. Well, in between that timeline, I visited with another group on the 9th, and they didn't give us rates. So my belief on that one was pretty low. Talked to Hotel 7. Hope there's not a hotel named that in Cancun. Belief 1, market. It's part of the opportunity segment. Would not give wholesale rates, and we're pretty rude. Well, you know, that can happen in a setting like that. Whoa, look what happened here. So on this day, we talked to one of them. They gave us rates. This one didn't. And, you know, that's really how it is in business. If I might be candid, you know, sometimes you have great days, sometimes you don't. And sometimes you get the contract, sometimes you don't. And you kind of have to work through some of that. You know, there's ups and downs in business. And so we're creating an environment where we can see if more of those events are positive and make us want to pursue more, or whether, you know, maybe we should switch our approach a little bit, get a little bit better at it, or, geez, maybe we should change our idea or kill it. And I've done that before too. So let's see. We talked to Hotel X. Now, Hotel X, they decided that they were going to give us rates, and they wanted to give us a ground package with it, and give us a number of really neat incentives if we'd push their hotel maybe over some of the other hotel in our marketing. So provided contracts, incentives, and for us, which is a great opportunity. So we go ahead and we click submit. Now notice that kind of moved it over. So what's happening in this area is it's taking the sum of these beliefs that we're charting in here, and it's giving us a kind of a number on that. You know, the green area is going to be in your 7 to 10 rate. In your yellow area, it's going to be more in your 5, 6, 7. This is going to be 8, 9, and 10, and this is going to be 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, right up in there. So that's kind of how that breaks out in that area, and you can see how that aggregates. So that's how you really craft a new idea. And once you have a lot of those events, you know, for example, in this Cancun thing, the week that I went down there to negotiate rates, I actually got 25 out of 25 hotels that I talked to. I got 23 contracts. So in the next area, I can say, well, I'm going to edit my summary. And I'm going to say our idea is to create a booking engine, an online booking system for hotels in Mexico. Received 23 received contracts from 23 of 25 hotels / managers visited. So that could be a part of the idea summary. We may have other things that we do that we add to the summary. Well, obviously, we're going to describe our idea with more detail. Specifically, an idea summary for this might be we're going to create an online booking system that aggregates 4- and 5-star hotels throughout the key Mexico vacation spots. That might be kind of a summary statement of the idea. And then what have we done to see if there's really an opportunity in that idea? Can I get contracts that are going to give me 25 to 30% with each of those hotels? And so those are the kind of things you do and that you add to the idea summary. And that kind of finishes up the idea, the opportunity assessment segment for the interactive modules.